Now, what in the final destination is going on here? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over. As a person who has had a few MRIs, this right here is crazy. Now, if I'm mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Was this in the new Final Destination movie, or one in the past where I think somebody was like in a wheelchair or something and went through the machine? It says exclusive. Wife speaks after husband sucked into MRI machine. MRI, wow, machine dies. Says he was snatched. Now look, I know they always say, they tell you no jewelry, no metal, no this, no that. Like, did he just forget, or did nobody tell him or check? I'm tripping out right now. But yes, if you guys can please comment below, which Final Destination movie was that? This is crazy. I can't even imagine going out like this. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
But first tonight, the man pulled into an MRI by his necklace has died, we've learned. And tonight, his wife is grieving his loss after she says she watched him get sucked into that machine. News 12 Cecilia Dowd has the story.
I saw the machine snatch him around and pulled him into the machine. He died. He went limp in my arms.
Adrienne Jones McAllister says her husband, Keith McAllister, died after he was sucked into an MRI machine at Nassau Open MRI in Westbury.
I haven't been able to sleep. I'm barely eating. I just can't believe.
Man.
I still trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. He waved goodbye to me. And then his whole body went limp.
Adrienne said after she'd had an MRI on her knee Wednesday, she needed help getting up. She said she asked the technician to get her husband.
And I yelled out Keith's name, Keith, come help me up, come help me up.
She said the technician went to get her husband and brought him into the room, despite the fact that Keith was wearing a 20-pound chain around his neck with a large...
So wait a minute. It wasn't even his MRI? Oh my goodness. This whole time I'm thinking that this man somehow, some way was getting it done and forgot to take the chain off, and it was her. Oh, Lord have mercy. She said he waved goodbye. My mind is blown right now. I thought it was, hold on, let me rewind that and let them start from the beginning.
Help me up, come help me up.
She said the technician went to get her husband and brought him into the room, despite the fact that Keith was wearing a 20-pound chain around his neck with a large lock that he used for weight training.
20 pounds?
He was standing there laughing and joking before he even came to the table.
When Keith got closer to Adrienne to help her up, she said the unthinkable happened.
At that instant, the machine switched him around, pulled him in, and he hit the MRI.
Adrienne says she and the tech tried to pry Keith off the machine, but it was impossible.
I said, could you turn up the machine, call 911, do something, turn this damn thing off.
Adrienne said that this was not the first time she and Keith had been to Nassau Open MRI, and she said he'd worn the big chain here before.
It's not the first time that guy has seen that chain. They had a conversation about it before. Oh, that's a big chain.
Adrienne said Keith, a hardworking man who always gave his all, suffered several heart attacks following the incident. He was 61 years old.
And I loved him so much.
Reporting from Hempstead in Nassau County, Cecilia Dowd, News 12.
Wait, what? I'm confused. Did I hear that wrong? They say heart attacks? Hold on.
He'd worn the big chain here before.
It's not the first time that guy has seen that chain. They had a conversation about it before. Oh, that's a big chain.
Adrienne said Keith, a hardworking man who always gave his all, suffered several heart attacks following the incident. He was 61 years old.
And I loved him so much.
Reporting from Hempstead in Nassau County, Cecilia Dowd, News 12.
Just so horrible. Now, we reached out to Nassau Open MRI for a comment yesterday and repeatedly today, but they have not responded. We'll keep an eye.
Wait, did they say, so he went into the machine? Hold on, let me look at some comments here, because it sounds like it's almost sound like they said he went in a machine, but he didn't die, but later on died from complications. Laughing about the chain, knowing that the chain not supposed to be back there. And so you see this guy, you recognize him. You're like, oh, it's the dude with the big chain again. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't go back there. Like, I'm confused. And that's true too. I just realized that he ain't even supposed to be back there at all. Versus, like, I mean, like whether he got the chain on or not, it only supposed to be authorized personnel. So they probably about to go out of business. For real. Everybody's just saying, how in the world did this happen? The tech or somebody did not take the jury off of him. This is horrible. Sounds like a lawsuit. They asked you to take off all jury. Sheesh. Let me see. Yeah, somebody, again, 20 pounds. I'm just, in my mind, I'm just thinking about at the gym when I hold like a 20-pound dumbbell, whether I'm doing some shoulder flies or just something to do. I'll do these. They're called scarecrows. Sometimes I'll use the 20 pounds to do this. It's not heavy, but after a while it does. But I can't imagine just wearing 20 pounds around my neck. Also, too, how hard is it or how long does it take to cut off the machine? Like once you hit the off switch, does it just like is it like off automatically, or is it like like what? I'm trying to understand this. Man. Yeah, this is definitely going to be probably a lawsuit, and they'll probably one of them things where they might even go out of business, because the fact that you had unauthorized personnel back there, you know, that right there has to be something with I don't even know who, I don't know, OSHA, who the hell will be in charge of that, but it's not looking good at all. But again, what did I hear that right? When he said heart, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is just like the scene from Final Destination, Bloodlines. But it came to the real world. How horrible can this be? Bloodlines. I don't think I've seen a movie. I saw a clip of that. But all right, hey, please like, share, comment below, man. This just blew my mind hearing that, because I immediately thought of Final Destination. All right, peace out.